Okay, here we are. Um, oh, the night just got better. Oh, the night just got better. Let me turn this down a little bit. Anyways, here we are. We're in the starts of summer, and the nights are nothing under 70, maybe 80 degrees, and our AC is out. Yes, we don't have any AC. Spoiled Americans. Uh, I mean, guaranteed, I'm going to be sleeping tonight sweating. Um, yeah, sweating. Um, I was able to go down and get me some cold beers, but they're not going to be cold long because it's 80 degrees in here. And my neighbor just informed me as I went to go make a beer run. He said, "Yeah, you do know the AC's out." I go, well, I kind of figured that. I was wondering what's going on, but hey, true facts of life. When you're in the Philippines, there is no AC. 80, 90 degrees at night, you got to deal with it. You're sweating. Waking up in a pool of water. God, I don't miss it. I don't miss that part. But I don't know. Probably about Tuesday or Wednesday, finally the AC will get fixed. Last time it broke down, it was down for 5, 6 days. And it was got the kitty cat bitching at me. Anyways, but I just thought I'd shoot you another video. I'm gonna kind of really check this real quick and see what's going on. Okay, cause right at 10 minutes, I'm timed out. I set the timer for 10 minutes because I don't really want to bore you folks for more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes I think is a good time frame, and I can get rambling on if I want to. I can get rambling on. Anyways, we're gonna continue some stories. I mean, I'm trying to remember. Um, One memory when I was a kid growing up is growing up in Garden Grove, California, which I'm a California, Tennessee boy, and on occasion going to Michigan. But California, before it became a Marxist state, yes, I said Marxist. Anyways, um, yeah, I was going to, growing up with my four brothers, we we kind of grew up like they did in the movie Sandlot. We didn't exactly have a Sandlot. We had parks, and we got on the bus, rode it down Beach Boulevard all the way to the pier, and uh, the pier and the beach was our Sandlot. Um, but it was nice to have a good bus system. It really was here, man. I tell you what, here, even now, there is no bus system here. I mean, yeah, if you're in Chattanooga, you can get a couple lines, but man, I got to go 10 miles just to get to a bus. I'm in the country. I'm in the country, baby. Anyways, we would take the bus down to the pier and surf and walk the pier, and that was a good day. I mean, my mother was more than happy to give us 75 cents to ride the bus each, to get us out of her hair. But on some summers, it was just a matter of taking I think it was about a 3 or 4 mile walk down to the pool, and we used to go down there and God, the lifeguards, some of the female lifeguards were like hot. Oh my God, they were hot. Back then we were, what, 12, 13, and they were 18. Yeah, they look hot. Oh, yeah, they did. And we go in there and we go swim and raise all hell, about 2, 3 hours of bliss, and they kick us out and say come back the next day, and that's pretty much what we did. And sometimes they had concessions outside. You go get a little snow cone, or you can get an ice cream, maybe. Um, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, and we enjoyed ourselves. And then we had that long walk back. You know, stepping over. We go from concrete to asphalt, and asphalt, man, that asphalt was hot. I mean, you step on, it was, the asphalt's so hot that if you step on it, you sink right into it. You sink right into it, and that hot just wraps around your foot. And I swear to God, it was like stepping in the tar pit. You ran. You become a runner, and yeah, that was my childhood. And then we find the sidewalk again. The sidewalk's pretty hot, but it's not as hot as the asphalt. And you ran out of sidewalks sometimes. Sometimes um, you go to gravel, and you're like, okay, the stones are kind of hot, but they're hard to walk on, of course. So you had a bunch of kids out barefoot. You know, we're walking around. We got our shoes in our hand, and then time to time we put our shoes back on, and we did this on a daily basis, almost as kids, and the parents were pretty happy to get rid of us for half a day. I mean, it used to be me, my brothers, a couple friends at times. Mostly my friend. My friend was Steve Ochoa. A big old Steve. Love you, man. I still remember you. We grew up together. I think we met when we were about, what, 8 years old, something like that. We ended up whooping each other's ass until we gave up and said, why don't we just be friends? Yeah, that's how it happens. It does happen that way. He whooped my ass one day and win, and I whoop his ass and win the next day, and just sooner or later we just said, fuck it. Hey, buddy, let's just be friends. And I was like, sure, why not? And we became best friends. I mean, I think till this day we're still best friends. And then it got to the point where his little brother Scott Ochoa would tag along. I mean, and he used to be like, get out of here, man, get out of here, man. These are my friends. We're too old for you. And I used to say, man, why not? Let's just bring him along. I got to bring my baby brother. Hell, couldn't be any worse than this. And we go down there, we walk. I mean, those two would be walking behind us like, what are you doing, man? It's hard. It's too hard to go down here. We're going down here, man. We're going to go swimming. Once you hit that water, though, and you got to refresh, you're pretty much ready for the walk home. And it probably took us, what, about a half hour to walk to the. It was like walking to the beach, but it wasn't the beach. It was Olympic-sized pool at a high school that I sooner or later ended up attending. Not for long. We called it Pacifica High, and I ended up going all the way up to about ninth grade, and then ended up going back to Rancho for about a couple years, and then ended up in Michigan trying to finish off my senior year. And well, I should have had my senior year done, but they didn't count ninth grade up in Michigan because they had the middle school system. So what I ended up doing is I ended up having to do high school in my senior year and making up for ninth grade in an adult education. So I'm pretty much in school 10 hours a day, 10 hours a day, and then I walk back and forth. And about